They don't want to be viewed as being creepy. So the moment the woman says no, they're like, okay, gotcha. You know, I gotcha. Gotcha. You know, like, you're right. I gotcha, sis. I gotcha. Society now, where women are upset because men aren't persistent anymore. You know, like the moment the woman says, well, I'm not interested, the man goes like, okay. Well, some guys aren't dumb, and they have heard literally from women's mouth that random guys approaching them is creepy and they stop doing it. Yeah, no, exactly. Absolutely. Right? So, like, because I during the peak of feminism, it was, okay, well, telling a woman to have a nice day, it's actually harassment, right? So, like, there was that famous video with a woman walking in New York, and there wasn't a guy which said, have a nice day, and that was viewed as misogyny and harassment. Like, that was awful, right? And it's like, okay, well, how are you supposed to approach someone, right? Because, like, that's how our grandparents used to date, right? Like, they would approach someone on the street. It didn't matter where. Could approach someone at the bus station, at the library, at everywhere. But what they have done is to create the idea that approaching someone everywhere else besides on a dating app is cringe and creepy. So it's not shocking when you see that half of single men avoid interacting with women out of fear of being seen as creepy. And by the way, like, this is something that if you actually have a sister or a female friend, like, they will often actually state that they saw this very handsome man, whether it was at the gym or at the library or at the university, and they saw this very handsome man, and they were very upset that that handsome man didn't approach them. Well, it's like, you didn't want to be seen as creepy, right? Yeah, they had clips that even holding the door open for a woman was bad. Like, Gillette. Fucking Gillette. Like, they had that commercial. Like, hold on. Gillette had this commercial where a woman is walking on the street, right? And the guy wants to approach her, but you had like, no. I mean, like, there are so many people that I know from university that actually hooked up, and some of them got married by approaching someone on the street. Like, this used to be something before the internet. This is one of the ways that people would date. Yeah, sure, you know, like, I guess it's annoying for a woman to be approached by many men on the street. But I tell you what, like, Jessica Valenti from The Guardian, which was a famous feminist writer, probably still writes articles, like, she was upset when people stopped approaching her on the street. Because at one point, when you grow past a certain age, this phenomenon stops. And she said that she was missing it. Like, she missed the experience.
Seriously, that Scottish accent is thicker than a failing OnlyFans model.
Hi, Wreck-It Ralph here, or Bearing. I've been thinking about this abortion thing today, and I thought, oh my God, they're so immoral. How could you kill a baby like that? And then I thought of Count Dankula.
Alright, Bob Ag. Now, they asked me to come and roast you in person, but tragically I've got previous commitments. Also, I just didn't want to do it. But hey, it got me thinking that we're not so different, you and I. I mean, yeah, I'm slimmer and better looking, better educated, more articulate and successful. And yeah, my idea of a joke is poking fun at shitty movies, while yours is getting arrested for radicalizing a fucking dog and becoming a national news story.
Parked his truck away from his house. Which...
What?
That was their argument. He parked his truck away from their house.
You're letting me loose?
Therefore, he was creating a burglar honey trap. And it's like, first
they
off,
robbed the house already.
No one put a gun to their temple and forced them to fucking rob his house. And second off, if you thought that thieves were going to come to your house, would you want to leave your truck there so they can break into that, you stupid fucks? The people who argue that that was fucking cold-blooded murder, motherfucker, you are the reason we are losing our defense rights. You are the reason we're losing castle doctrine. These people want to steal your property, which is an act of aggression. Put a bullet in their head! You can't even have an argument with these people, right? As soon as people are discussing...
Princess.
As soon as people are debating removing your personal agency and taking your fucking property, they have unpersoned themselves. They have committed an act of aggression against you. You know what I mean? At that point, like, they're your enemy. You can't have a debate with them. Why are you even wasting your time having a discussion with them? And that's I take that position on castle doctrine. I'm not even going to get out in the weeds. It was murder. It's castle doctrine. I'm not even going to have the discussion. He gets to defend his home. End of story. We're not going to sit here and have an ethical discussion. You're not going to take our fucking castle doctrine. You're not going to take my defense rights. No.
We're like all but here, basically. Yeah!
Our radicals. Are boomers unaware that we 90s kids know that radical means cool? Yeah, rad, man. It's tubular.
What does that mean? How does a set become a superset?
Triceps, triple superset, skull crushers, then
I think they just call it a
triceps,
superset to make it
push
sound
downs,
cooler.
then 2 bench dips. So you
all right,
really...
all right. Well, I have been meaning to
Whose
do more.
workout plan do you want to do? Mine or this guy's?
I would rather just see a bike for like.
There you go. That's mine.
Which is fine.
Bike, 20 miles a day.
Well, that's also not very likely.
Abs, 3 sets. Hanging knee raises till failure superset with incline sit-ups till failure. Do 1 set of sit-ups with twists to each.
Okay. Sounds good.
Man, you're going to be very busy at the gym.
I know. That's the other. I'm like, I don't know, man.
4 sets bent over rows superset with bent over rows dumbbells flies.
I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to go to everyone there and I'm going to go, hey, can you help me do my overfly superset 3 kilogram wide stance? And they're going to look at me like I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay,
and then I'm going to leave and eat a cake. All right? Like, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. No governments care about freedom of speech, which means if we want freedom of speech, we have to get rid of fucking governments.